I will call this video the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the last day of September 2024, and I still have some beauty in my garden, and I still have some things producing in my garden. The first thing I want to share with you is these beautiful coleus. And Wanda, if you are watching, my friend and sister in Christ, Wanda, she gave me 2 pots of coleus last year, and I kept them out in my front yard until close to winter, and I clipped some of them and put them in jars in my window in my kitchen, and they rooted. And this spring I came out here in my garden right in my entranceway, and I planted both of those, and this one has just grown up so beautiful, and it's now blooming. I don't think I've ever seen one bloom, and the leaves are beautiful enough in itself, but there's those pretty blooms now. So those are gorgeous. So I still have some of those and hardy petunias. And I'm just going to show you the pretty first. As you can still see, I've got some pretty flowers growing. And then over here you'll see again I've got my coleus, and that one is starting to bloom, but it's not got as tall of a bloom on it yet. But I have still got the calibrachoa. I still have tomatoes growing, and just lots of things going on. I've got cleanup in progress, so I'm still trying to work on where my beans were vining over my trellis. I'm still working on getting the dead vines down. I'll show you something very interesting. This would have been all ugly, but I came back here a while ago, and where I had pulled dead bean vines that still probably had, I guess, some bean pods in them, I've got beans sprouting back here where I have pulled these and just let them lay. Before I got these picked up, Helene came through and thankfully didn't do any damage really here. But I have my sunflowers that are getting toward the end of their season, and that's part of the ugly, and I've got to start cutting them down. And the only reason I have not yet is because my birds come out here and they will land on these and they will eat the seeds out of the heads of these dead sunflower pods. And of course this one's gotten top heavy and fell over by the rain, so that's part of the ugly right now. And I've got to clean this up and clean this out. But I'm leaving these. Just every time I think about coming out here and just, whacking them off, I see the little birds out here just eating. But what I'm going to do is cut the heads and chop the stalks down, cut the heads, and just sort of zip tie them to the trellis so the birds can still eat on the heads of those through the winter. And the okra has went crazy after all the rain, and the okra is blooming and getting tall again, and is going to produce me some more okra. So one place you have things growing to eat, and you've got the beauty, and then you have a little bit of chaos like right here, so that needs attention. But more beauty than chaos, I think. I've still got some really pretty zinnias here. You can see them. There you go. And this was a cosmos that it's still got a few blooms on him. Right there's one, but most of this needs to be pulled. And some sweet alyssum is just really beautiful right now. And then I have another dahlia down there. You can see it from there. It's really pretty. So good, bad, and ugly. But I still have some tomatoes. I have some of those little cherry tomatoes. The Tommy Toes are growing now over the trellis. So this is reality in in the garden. But I just want to share those really pretty coleus with you and some of the things that are still pretty. Some pretty rosemary there. Some more Cherokee purple tomatoes. Some of them are little, but they have a wonderful taste. Pretty zinnia. Dahlia. Coneflower. Some of the sunflowers are still blooming, just a little bit. I'm still getting a little bit of a harvest. Here's some of those little cherry tomatoes. They're still doing good. My Karen's garden sign needs to be changed to Karen's jungle. And beautiful, beautiful zinnia. Hope you've enjoyed.